a rough time in life. I had just got out of a bad relationship of 7 years, and I was asking God to just send me something to change my life around, right? And He sent me this. And when I tell you guys, this has been so life changing for me that this has put me in rooms and positions that I never thought I'd be in, and it was nothing but God and this amazing organization. So the presenter I'm going to be presenting today is a phenomenal man, right? He has 100% of the information. He's a servant leader. He seeks to help others. And again, he's just a phenomenal man, right? He's actually new to the President's Club. He's a new regional sales director. So I'm going to bring up to you guys Mr. Jamal Flono. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for even introducing me. And I know you have so much going on, but for you to hop on and take time and really just, pour into us, it's greatly appreciated. And I see the big things you're doing in business. And I know you're just getting started. So, definitely I appreciate you. Okay. All right. Well, what's going on, everybody? Let me know. Drop in the comment section where you checking in from, everybody. You know, drop in the comment section where you checking in from. Make sure you're typing to everyone, not just host and panelists, right? It's a perfect time to go ahead and send out a final reminder. Let people know we're here right now, right? Let people know that we're here. I'm excited to be before you guys. It's so many places that y'all can be this evening, but you decided to be here with us. And I'm gonna make sure that I honor the fact that you decided to be here with us. So I'm not gonna hold you too long. I'm gonna get right into information. Well, my name is Jamal Flono. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I got started with this business because I was tired of working at the job I was working at. I was definitely overworked and underpaid. Right, I was under capitalized, as some would say. And when I found this movement, I'll be honest with you, I was in between paychecks. Right, I was struggling. I wasn't even sure if this is something that I can do. I had tried some things before and had lost some money, and I didn't want to continue going down that path of, you know, continuing into try things and not making any money. Anybody ever felt like that, right? That you want to keep trying things, kept losing money. Well, for me, y'all, this whole thing changed my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. I reluctantly overdrew my account to get started, but I'm so glad I did. My first week, I made an extra 500. The second week, I hit the second level of residual, and then 6 months later, y'all, I was able to leave my job. Right? Well, 7 months later, I was able to leave my job. I haven't worked a job in close to a decade. It's only because I took this thing serious. So all I'm asking is, during the brief time that I have you, is that you take this thing serious, y'all. A lot of people are changing their lives all over the country. A lot of people are making more money than ever made in their life all over the country. A lot of people having the credit scores they never had all over the country. A lot of people are, funding business ideas that they had, and they're able to do it in the most efficient way possible. So I'm excited about being before you to get this information with you. So during this time, drop, always, communicate with me in the chat. Let me know that you're here, right? Let me know that you're here. And I'm gonna just get right into the information. Nove stands for new beginnings, but it's also the credit and the money company. But I'm gonna say this: millions of people are struggling financially. Some people say life be lifing. Around here, y'all, we say God be God, right? But millions of people are struggling financially. 1 in 3 consumers have a credit score below 669. In the Black and brown community, it's about 45 points less. 50% of businesses fail within their first 5 years due mainly to the lack of access to capital. And this is a big one to me, y'all. Uh, uh, you know, uh, uh, you know, 61% of Americans don't have $1,000 saved up for an emergency, and that's kind of scary, y'all, because as we know, it costs $100 just to walk outside, right? And if you went outside there, you could tell me if I'm lying or not, right? It costs $100 just to go outside. So to not even have $1,000 saved up, it's kind of scary place to be at, especially with this economy right now. So a lot of people are praying for solutions. And guess what we got for them, y'all? We got a solution. It's called Novate. It's the credit and money company, right? We're a fintech company that provides greater access to credit, capital, and entrepreneurship for underserved communities nationwide, right? And it's built on 4 pillars. It's credit building, it's access to capital, it's debt help, it's entrepreneurship, right? And a matter of fact, we're the #1 direct sales fintech company in the United States and soon to be the world. And you get a chance to partner with us on the ground level. So if you're here because you want to improve your credit, drop on me in the comment section. Or if you're here because you want to make some extra money, drop on me in the comment section. Or if you're not going to come in no matter what I say, drop on me in the comment section. Let's get it, y'all. We got a whole lot of credibility, but none more than our CEO. This is Mr. Rico McDaniel McCambry. We're talking about somebody who grew up in the projects in a single-parent household and still became a millionaire by the age of 25. He didn't do it from rapping. He didn't do it from playing ball. He didn't do it from selling drugs. He did it in a business just like this. Graduated from one of the top MBA programs in the country. Writes for Forbes.com as an industry expert. Selected to Who's Who in America Business and Finance. Less than Inc. 5000 list for the last 4 years in a row. And the little birdies told me it's going to be the 5th year in a row this year. I'm saying all that to say you're in the right place in the right time with the right people. So you can be proud to be connected with us. Because if you ever got invited to one of those little things, y'all, one of those little things, I know one thing that they don't ever talk about. I know the fact that they weren't featured on Black Enterprise Magazine or Yahoo Finance or Inc. Magazine or Forbes.com or Essence Magazine or so on and so forth. I'm saying all that to say you can feel comfortable, you can feel excited, you can feel encouraged by the fact that everybody is going to need money during this recession, right? So now you get opportunity to be the person that's selling money in a recession. So if you're ready for solution number 1, let me get number 1 in the comment section and share this with somebody, y'all. If you're ready for solution number 1, let me get number 1 in the comment section and share the link with somebody. All right, let's get it. Solution number 1 is going to be credit, right? With us, we have a fast solution. We have a convenient solution, right? So, what I always tell people is traditional credit repair is a guessing game. That's why you go to your friend who your friend tell you about somebody who fixed their credit because their credit score went up, 600 points in 2 days. And then you get with that person and your credit score doesn't move at all. That's because they guess right with your friend, but they guess wrong with you. And now you mad at your friend and a credit repair person, right? But guess what? AI took all the guessing out of it. We had the self-generated disputes by AI technology using machine learning so it gets better every single month. All you do is we call it a fast solution because you can get started tonight, analyze your credit profile tonight, print your letters out tonight, even mail them out tonight if you're around the post office that's still open. Right? And we also call it fast people's team to get fast results. Everybody who gets started seems to see 5, 10, 15 deletions on their first round. Me, I saw 25 deletions on my first round, which was insane because I ain't know I had 25 things to delete. Right? But some people say, look, Jamal, I don't have time to go to the post office. I know the AI does all the work, but I don't have time to go to the post office. That's why you have the convenience solution. All you do is take a picture of ID, a picture of a piece of mail, let the experts do all the work. And it comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. It says you don't get any results after 90 days, you get your money back. That's what Credit Lights, our licensed referral partner, right? If you don't see any results within 90 days, you get your money back. And matter of fact, they even sue the credit bureaus on your behalf if the credit bureaus make a mistake. How people would love to make an extra $500, $2,500 because the credit bureaus messed up? Say me in the comment section. If you'll love an extra $500 to $2,500 for the credit bureaus messed up, say me. Right? And then even on the business side, because with the credit, credit and money company, so we help with business credit as well. Our business credit program allows you to keep your personal credit separate from your business credit. Allows you to structure your business in a way to maximize funding. It comes with 1 full year of minority disputes. And it comes with a guaranteed $50,000 in funding. That says you don't get a minimum of $50,000 in funding, you get your money back. And it's business credit cards, lines of credit, that's even cash. But if you don't get a minimum of $50,000 in funding, you get your money back. Now, I love the fact I'm on solution number 1. And I already get y'all 2 money back guarantees. Drop some fire emojis for that, y'all. All three come with credit monitoring, online budgeting tools, utilization manager, and then the protection, fraud insurance. It's just a win-win-win for everybody. Let's talk about solution number 2. Somebody say debt-free is for me. Somebody say debt-free is for me. Right? We have our debt resolution program, not to be confused with debt consolidation. Debt resolution, we're gonna help you get rid of your debt. Right? So if you have a minimum of $10,000 unsecured debt, imagine making one phone call, I'll be able to cut your payments up to 50% immediately. I'll be able to cut your total debt up to 50% immediately. That way you can reestablish your credit a lot faster. On the business side, y'all, you got a minimum of $15,000 in debt. Imagine you reduce your payments after one phone call up to 90% immediately, y'all. Reduce the amount that you owe down to 2% immediately. That way business only get back focused on business. I want you to understand, some people are staying up at night crying, looking for a solution. You got something, they don't have to pay anything up front. I think that's one of the reasons why we're one of the most ethical business models out there. There's going to be so many other situations, so many other companies that go out of business because of what's going on with the economy. Not us. Matter of fact, we're going to grow a lot faster and a lot bigger. Let's talk about solution number 3. Solution number 3, access to capital. You get a chance to be a walking, talking lending tree. Right? You get a chance to be a walking, talking lending tree. I don't know about y'all, people tend to ask me to borrow money all the time. Like, it happens all the time. Anybody ever been in that situation where somebody just asks you for money? I don't know if it's all the awards in the background. I don't know. They say, hey, somebody be like, hey, Jamal, I need to borrow a couple of dollars. I used to be like, look, I ain't got it. Right? But look, the devil is a liar because I do got it. But now I got a better option for them. Now I can send them my personal loan link, right? All they do, they do a personal loan link. I ain't got to worry about chasing them down and get my money back. Once they get approved, they got to pay the lenders back. And check this out, y'all. What I love about it is, let's say they get denied because of their credit. Cool, I can help them with their credit, help them get a loan. Now, guess what? I get paid 2 times. Somebody say 2 times in the comment section. Or let's say they get denied because the debt to income is too high. Cool, you give them in the debt help program, help them lower their debt. Now, you help them get a loan. Now you get paid what? 2 times, right? We even have an option. We have a no credit check, no fee, no interest, payday cash advance. That says, look, as long as you got a job, y'all, you're pretty much going to get approved for the payday cash advance. Because let's be real, some people really are struggling financially. Some people really are, need a couple of dollars to make it to the next paycheck. So some people really, need a couple of dollars for their gas tank. Now you get a chance to bless somebody while being blessed at the same time. I love that, y'all. Business funding, we got up to $100 million in business funding, up to $150 million in real estate funding. I see on my Facebook today, somebody said, look, I need some funding for this real estate project I got. Guess what I did, y'all? Drop my link right there. Yeah. And then our whole funding team is gonna walk through all the different options that we got, all the different lenders that we got. And all I did was drop a link. How many people love to get paid just for dropping links? Say me in the comment section, right? If you know any business owner that needs to offer financing, guess what? We got an option where they can offer financing. Got access to government grants, tax credits, government guarantees, so on and so forth. My favorite one, y'all, is entrepreneurship, right? We help businesses get established, start LLCs. We don't even charge them a dime, y'all. They still got to pay the state filing fees, but we don't charge them a dime. And guess what? You still get paid. All you gotta do is send somebody your link. I want you to understand, y'all, all this stuff right here, all you're doing is sending out a link. You're not the one that's underwriting loans. You're not the one that's structuring business. You're not the one that's keeping any escrow account. You're not the one that's, mailing out any letters or keeping any correspondence. All you're doing is sending someone your link and you get paid. During tax season, I'll be honest with y'all, tax season over for over a month. I get another check for tax season tomorrow. Right? Some of y'all are getting checks for tax season tomorrow. And y'all just ain't even realized it yet. Cause y'all think cause y'all ain't told nobody about taxes since March that y'all gonna stop getting paid. That's not how it works, y'all. I love the fact that I'm able to bless people all over the country, helping them get a bigger tax refund. Right? Some people are late, right? And helping them get a bigger tax refund. But guess what? Tax season over, I'm still getting paid for tax season. Then my favorite thing is, y'all, you get a chance to join this community. You get a chance to build with people that you actually like, right? We even got a free church program. You know, how many people love the Lord on here? Say Jesus in the comment section. If you love the Lord, say Jesus in the comment section, y'all. Right? We've got a free church fundraiser program. That way you ain't got to pass that collection plate an extra time on Sunday. I rode past a church a couple of days ago, and it was like, man, I remember people used to be at the church all the time. And now it's a for sale sign in front of the church. I just wish I would have, known about it before they went out of business. I might be able to help them out. Right? But it don't stop there, y'all. I tell people, some people say, look, it sounds too good to be true. I tell people, you can Google us. Yeah. You can Google us. A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Close to perfect review scores all over, all over the internet. Right? We got real people, real results. Somebody say real results in the comment section. Some of y'all type in the host and panelists. Type real results in the comment section, y'all. Right? Look at some of these testimonies. Y'all ain't gonna go over all of them, but check this out. Got lifetime business owners. Got business owners been doing this thing for 30 plus years. Saw this and was like, look, my clients can use this. We got lifetime renters. After just a couple of months, they became homeowners, y'all. How many people want to be a homeowner? Say me, right? You got people that were full-time real estate professionals, making six figures doing international real estate, and now they're also making six figures doing this. You got more people who did this for a couple of months, and they'll work a job again the rest of their life. Because look, it's a new era of entrepreneurship, y'all. Kind of like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy. They pay millions a year in commission, right? But nobody pay you, instead of paying a few pennies to a few dollars, nobody pay a few hundred to a few $1,000s per sale, right? Just by referring people to a website. You really only got to do three things, y'all. You really only got to do three things. One, be a good financial steward. Get your money, right? I want you to be the rich auntie. I want you to be the rich uncle. I want you to be the one everybody like, oh, he got money or she got money. I want you to have good credit score. I want you taking trips all over the world. Be that person first. Number two, I want you to refer people to a website, right? Refer people to a website. And number three, answer questions that people have about their website. And guess what? Number two, we're going to tell you exactly how to refer people to a website. And number three, we're going to answer the questions for you. All you really got to do is show somebody's information, get them on the phone with somebody else and put your phone on mute. If you can do that, you can get paid. All you got to do is get somebody excited about what we got going on. Show them some information just like this. Put on the phone with somebody else and put your phone on mute, and you get paid, y'all. And look, you refer people to stuff all the time. Refer people to Fashion Nova all the time, to Shein all the time, to your favorite institution all the time, to your favorite lotitian all the time, to your favorite church all the time, to your favorite restaurant all the time, to your favorite book all the time. Why not refer them to something like this where you can be a blessing and you get blessed at the same time? And look, you ain't got to quit your job to do this. You don't need special skills. You don't need licenses. You don't need degrees. You don't need a P10. You don't have to set up an escrow account. You ain't got to underwrite loans. You ain't got mailing letters, licking these stamps. You don't have to structure any businesses the right way, right? All you're doing is referring people to a website. You get paid, y'all. You can set your own hours. Work from anywhere in the world, get paid 10 plus different ways. The best way I can explain it is, y'all, you start off as a consultant. You start off as an affiliate, but you end up a consultant. Let's look at the numbers. How many people want to see how the money works? Say me. If you want to see how the money works, say me real quick, y'all. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Every time you about with their credit, you make $100 every time. $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, every single time. So look, this is the thing. I like to put like perspective on it. If you work a job making $15 an hour, it takes you 10 hours to make $100. And you can do that in a 10-minute phone call. Once you get 5 customers just like that, you got a free business. I love that, y'all. There's so many other ways to get paid. I'm not gonna go over all the ways you get paid, but check this out, y'all. Somebody type in novepays.com in the comment section. Somebody type novepays.com in the comment section. Somebody type novepays.com in the comment section. That way you see the whole compensation plan. Thank you. I appreciate that. novepays.com. I love it. I love it, y'all. But look, my favorite way of getting paid, y'all, is nation building. Right? My favorite way of getting paid is us building together as a family. I love the fact that you make up to $600 for everybody joins your team, up to $500 for everybody joins their team. Right? This is probably everybody says it's a pyramid. They say the person on top makes all the money. I tell people, why not start at the top and build your bottom? It only makes sense to me, y'all. And this is the thought process of it too. If everybody has the same compensation plan, and everybody starts with 0 people, what's stopping you from going to the top? Your lack of belief. Right? But look at these numbers real quick, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Look at these numbers real quick. You know, I want everybody to pick a number on here, right? Let me know where you want to be at. This is what I want y'all to dream big. Pick a number on here, y'all. Let me know where you want to be at. You know, we used to play a game growing up. It was called That's My Car, right? You see a nice car right by you, be like, that's my car, right? And people, you know, getting fights about imaginary cars that ain't even theirs, right? And then you grow up, you sell for a car to get you from point A to point B. You got permission to dream a little bit bigger, y'all. I want you to start dreaming a little bit bigger. Because look, Matthew 21, verse 21 22 says, you have faith without doubting. You have anything that you ask for. I got to ask you, what are you asking for? And you can believe that you actually have it. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, I know I'm going to be a level 8. I see it all the time too. I already see myself there. The things that me and my wife are going to do in the future, whoa, it's going to be amazing. She probably smiling right now thinking about some of the things we're going to be doing when $250,000 a month ain't even nothing for us no more. Right? But I already made my mind up it's going to happen for me. I just need you to believe big enough. I love the fact nobody actually pay for luxury cars. You know, nobody paid for not 1, not 2, but 3 different cars. Right? I just got my car bonus today. Right? Nobody even paid for your mortgage. If you want to have nice cars, nice homes, why not have nobody pay for it? True or true, y'all? I'm wrapping it up, though. People say, look, I don't know what I'm doing. We got a whole learning platform. You better learn at your own pace, short, you know, videos, simple scripts. You show how to become a true professional. Get a chance to, learn from 6 and 7 figure earners. You got leaderboard competitions in the Facebook group. You can learn as you earn. So look, y'all, there's only 2 ways to get started. Matter of fact, today it's only 1 way to get started, y'all. It's only 1 way to get started. You might as well get started pro. The same price is usually, $349. It's only $199 right now. It's gonna end on Friday, y'all. So let's go ahead and get everything together. It's gonna end on Friday. It's only $199 to get started, y'all. Comes all the benefits of the basic. It's my thought process. You need to improve your credit anyway. Why not get paid during the process? I'm gonna say it one more time. If you need to improve your credit anyway, why not get paid during the process? Right? Once you get, 5 customers or 5 teammates or a combination of the 2, guess what, y'all? You got a free business. All of it's 100% tax deductible. And some of the proceeds go to our nonprofit. So look, there's only 3 types of people after hearing this. First person says, look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I make too much money already. I drive my boat to my even bigger boat. Take a helicopter to my private jet. I got 700 properties all over the United States. If I make any more money, I'm gonna have a migraine. But those people say, look, thank you for taking time out. Listen, we appreciate it. Right? Maybe you can at least, open a high yield savings account for the person that invited you out, or, maybe get a free cash, get a payday cash advance, right? It's not even a fee for that, right? That'll help the person that invited you out, really grow their business. Or number two says, look, I'm interested. I just got a couple questions. For those people say, look, we'll get your questions answered. We don't mind answering questions. We ain't never been scared of no question, right? We're gonna say, we'll get your questions answered. Guess what? If it's a good fit for you, cool, we'll get you started. If it's not a good fit, that's cool too. No pressure, right? Or number three said, look, you have me. I saw the words in the background. You in the poster like this, right? We're gonna say, welcome to the family, y'all. We're excited to have you. Look, man, we just getting started with this thing. We got a whole movement. Nothing is stopping. Only thing stopping you from being great is yourself. Only person stopping you from being great is the person in the mirror. All you gotta do is make a decision, and then after that, everything else happens after that. When you say no, nothing changes, y'all. When you say no, nothing changes. When you say yes, the possibilities are limitless, y'all. So with that being said, get back to the person that invited you out. Thank you for your time. And look, make sure you do something today that your future